Growing kale, a cold weather powerhouse for early spring. Welcome back. I'm Pete, and you're tuned into another episode of EcoAlchemy, where we make gardening easy and fun, even for beginners. Today, we're diving into a super versatile, beginner-friendly crop for our cold weather crops mini-series, kale. Kale is a champion of leafy greens, thriving in chilly temps, surviving frosts, and gifting you with supercharged, nutrient-packed leaves all season long. Best of all, it's easy to grow, even if you're new to gardening. If that sounds good, tap like and subscribe to stay on track with the season. Let's get growing. Kale is a gardener's dream in early spring. It's a cold, hardy biennial typically grown as an annual and can withstand temps as low as 10 degrees Fahrenheit minus 12 degrees Celsius. Whether it's the dead of winter thawing into spring or the tail end of autumn, kale shines as a reliable, sweet-tasting crop. Bonus: frost makes its leaves sweeter, so don't be afraid to let it chill out, literally. If spinach bolting has ever frustrated you in the summer, kale is here to take your salad game to the next level. Indoors, start seeds 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost date. Outdoors, sow seeds as soon as the soil is workable, roughly 3 to 4 weeks before the last frost. Sow seeds mid to late summer. Cold weather helps develop its sweeter flavor, giving you fall greens for your soups, salads, and smoothies. A reliable planting schedule keeps your kitchen stocked, whether you're sipping a kale smoothie in spring or cooking hearty soups in winter. New to soil talk? No worries, we'll keep this simple. Kale isn't overly picky but thrives in rich, well-drained soil. Here's how to give it the best start. pH level. Aim for 6.0 to 7.5, just slightly acidic to neutral. Feed the soil. Add compost or aged manure to boost nutrients for lush leaf growth. Drainage. Too much waterlogging? Mix in sand or perlite for a better blend. Pro tip: growing in a container? Choose a pot 12 inches deep with high-quality potting soil to let those roots breathe. Here comes the fun part: getting seeds in the ground. Kale gives you options. Direct seed outdoors or start indoors. Depth. Sow seeds 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep, then cover lightly. Spacing. Leave 12 inches between plants for full growth or 6 inches for baby kale. Space rows 12 to 18 inches apart. Continuous harvests. Plant new seeds every 2 to 3 weeks until mid-spring to enjoy staggered harvests. Remember, spacing isn't just about neatness. It keeps the air flowing and diseases at bay. Kale is easy to please as long as you keep its thirst in check. Here's your watering cheat sheet. Frequency: water deeply, about 1 inch per week. Ramp it up during dry spells. Mulch magic. Add mulch at the soil's base to lock in moisture and block pesky weeds. Container care. Check daily if growing in pots. They dry out quicker. Avoid soaking the leaves from above. Wet foliage can invite fungal trouble. Stick to watering the base to keep your kale happy. Kale may be hardy, but a couple of sneaky pests have a taste for it. Here's how to defend your crop. Cabbage worms and loopers. Use floating row covers to stop moths from laying eggs. Aphids. Knock them off with a jet of water or a sprinkle of neem oil. Flea beetles. Interplanting kale with radishes or nasturtiums can deter these tiny troublemakers. Powdery mildew. Proper spacing and base watering are your best prevention strategies. Keep an eye out and act fast. Healthy kale plants are resilient. Kale rewards you with a cut-and-come-again system, where outer leaves can be harvested while the plant keeps growing. Baby kale, 30 days these tender, young leaves are salad ready. Mature kale, 60 days perfect for cooking fresh or freezing for later. Overwintered kale. Mild zones can see kale producing into the next growing season. When harvesting, leave the plant's center intact so it continues producing. Kale is fantastic fresh, but you can refrigerate it for a week or freeze it to savor over months. Who says your kale days have to end? Succession planting ensures there's always something delicious to harvest. Try these tips. Early spring, plant the moment the soil awakens. Late spring, add another round before summer heat ramps up. Midsummer, plan for an autumn kale feast. Late summer, protect late crops with row covers for winter greens. With this planning, your kale patch will feel endless. If you're just starting your gardening adventure, kale is the crop for you. It's forgiving, produces generously, and tolerates beginner mistakes like uneven watering or variable soil. Plus, few things feel better as a new grower than walking outside to snip fresh greens for dinner. Encourage kids or friends to join in. Kale's quick growth makes it perfect for family gardening fun. Congratulations! Now you know how to grow one of the most nutritious, beginner-friendly crops available. Kale's cold tolerance, prolific nature, and health benefits make it a must-grow for gardeners at any level. In the spirit of our cold weather crops mini-series, we invite you to join us next time for Everything Carrots. You'll learn how to prep soil, thin sprouting rows, and harvest crunchy roots packed with sweetness. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite kale recipe or variety to grow? Share it below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to EcoAlchemy so you can stay inspired all season long. Until next time, thanks for growing with us. And let's keep making magic in the garden.